Happy Friday, Bruins. Are we on? Happy Friday, Bruins. Day after Bruins Big Give. Little celebration for $411,000, right? It's awesome stuff. Listen, I know that's not what today's about. Today's about principals. Sit down with Team Bruno. So real quick, introduction, first name and grade.
I'm Dominic Kuchera. I am a senior here at Padua.
I'm Sophia Bowman, and I'm a junior.
I'm Emma Takis, and I'm a sophomore.
So Team Bruno, welcome. Thanks for coming down.
Thanks for having us.
Absolutely. Obvious question. How did it feel to premiere the epic homecoming ask this morning?
Well, as one of the anchors in the reveal, I thought it was pretty cool to be a part of something like unique. Like, I don't think there are many schools mascots who are asking other mascots to homecoming. So
right.
I think it was.
I think there's
cool.
one. I think it is Padua.
Yes.
And I think it is Bruno, to be very clear. Was it exciting? Nerve-wracking? What was it? It was cool.
It was so exciting. We had been thinking about it and working on it for a while, so it was great to see it all come together and that Onion said yes. And it was just really fun to be a part of.
Yeah, so that was actually Onion from the Cleveland Guardians. That's what Mr. Simna told me about this a while back, and I was like, well, that sounds like a fun idea. I didn't actually expect it this morning. So it was a great morning for me. So what was it like to work with Onion from the Guardians? Who actually had the chance to work with her?
Well, I guess I probably worked with her the most since I was interviewing her, I guess. It was really just fun because she was just Onion, and
she was
so
the Onion-ish.
Whole time. I mean, it was cool to work with a professional mascot after learning about what goes into it, and I really liked seeing that.
So it's not the first time that you've worked with a professional mascot, is it?
No.
So when was the first time you worked with a professional mascot?
So over the summer we had a mascot training. It was a mascot workshop, and we had two people come in and kind of talk to us and explain to us the art of mascotting, basically. So what
the art of mascotting.
Yes, so how to make
Chapter
skits.
7, the art of mascotting. I like the sound of it.
Yes, so we learned how to make skits, like the homecoming one you saw. Just other things to think about as when you're performing.
Sure, like what?
So we learned how to show emotions without talking. To do that, we played charades, and we did. We had tried to guess what actions we were doing just by, we had a face covering, so you couldn't see our face, facial expression. So we had to portray what we were feeling and what we were doing based on just our hand motions and body movement.
Right, because obviously you can't, anybody that's inside the mascot can't talk, right?
Yes.
So how do you do that communication? How do you communicate? You're a handler?
Yeah.
You're a handler. So how do we help communicate without words?
We, as the handlers, we talk for Bruno, and we're like Bruno's voice.
So do you speak Bruno? Is that what you're telling me? It's a world language class to speak Bruno? Who were the guys that came in? You said we just picked a couple random guys off the street. Hey, you look like a mascot. Mascotting Chapter 1. Who'd we get?
So they work with Cleveland Browns. So we had Jacob, who plays Chomps.
Like Chomps the dog?
Yes.
Nice.
Yes, and then Eric, who kind of works at the mascot team with the Guardians.
Yeah, so we had basically Slider and Chomps come in to teach our team how to be handlers and mascots for Bruno. That is awesome stuff. Does Bruno have any plans for Spirit Week? This is what audience really wants to know. Does Bruno have any plans for Spirit Week?
Bruno's got big plans. He plans to dress up with everybody else. It's his freshman year. He's going all in. And he wanted us to ask you, actually, if you might want to twin with him for Twin Day.
Oh, boy. Oh, boy. Hey, listen, don't put me on the homecoming proposal thing. Don't put me on the spot. I have to check with some peeps because I got a Twin Day rolling, but maybe I could find a way to do both because I would certainly hate to let Bruno down because Bruno hasn't let me down yet. Right?
Yeah.
So what else do you want to tell me? Anything about participating in this, being a part of this?
Yeah, so it's something different. You know, like coming into the training, I didn't really know what mascotting was. Like I knew there was performers who like go around and interact with people, but I didn't really know what it takes to be a mascot. I didn't know like the specifics of it and actually like what it feels like to perform as a mascot.
Yeah.
And a lot more goes into it than just what people see.
Right?
Yeah.
You don't just put on a costume, on a mascot, and go, right? Do you think that Bruno's presence has made any difference in terms of the school spirit at Padua?
Yes.
Absolutely. Yeah.
Right? That opening rally?
Yeah.
I'm sorry. Every time I watch the video, I still get a little bit excited and just very proud of that moment, because this is the first time in 15 years that I've been here, and I've asked several other people, first time in all the years I've been here, that a student hasn't sat down at a rally, right? And that whole experience with the video coming in, genius, right? And it was very obvious to a number of us that Bruno was professionally trained, right? So we are very proud of the work of this team and the bigger team that's part of Team Bruno. Any closing thoughts for the day?
Oh.
Put us on the spot there.
Yeah.
Hey, you put me on the spot with twinning. I'm just getting you back.
I don't know.
All right, let's in honor of Bruno, right? See if you can interpret. I say it all the time. Play loud.
Play loud.
Play loud and
Go Bruins!